Hey guys, gonna do a playthrough of Forest of Chaos. Let's look at the drops here. We got Azure armor, blue, and also the other blue armors for each class. So if for whatever reason you don't have a purple one, this is the place to get it. We also get level 4 crystalloid, which is good if you want the level 50 gear, but otherwise it's pretty much useless. So again, it's only useful for people who are playing solo and they're not really getting the benefits of the arena set. But the level 5 luckstone is actually useful for everybody. So that's let's start it. It gives me a kind of a danger message, but I'm gonna go ahead anyways because I think I can do it. Although the last one the last campaign I did almost die, so we're back in the forest. Surroundings are artificial and we are gonna meet the god of anarchy, it seems. So let's go see what this place is made of. We got here Bedlam Torin. Never heard of these guys. They're not hitting me very hard, so that's always good. I won't lose too much health. Remember, the problems here in the campaigns is mostly the bleeding. Somebody was suggesting to me to make sure to have a lot of health. That's definitely good advice because bleeding is ignoring any defense. But I couldn't manage to get health. I'm so far just focused to get my defense up, because for all other things in the games I find defense more important. Okay, let's see what's up here. Oh, we got the kind of exploration Bedlam spot. Yeah, I want to explore, didn't get a reward, so gotta fight 3 waves. Remember, the enemy waves are above here, so you know exactly how many times more they will come, but you don't know how many. So I think it's 2 people now. There'll be 2 maybe in the second wave, but it could be 4 in the third wave, so that's always possible. Keeping the rage to the maximum just in case. It's always a good idea to keep the rage at maximum for these kind of things. What I mean is, like, yeah, if you're not familiar with, I'll see you got 4 people here, so I'll do a whirlwind. So as I was saying, like, defense is so important, a lot more important than health. For example, like, if you get an astral which is giving you health, that looks good in the beginning, but let's say you get 1600 health from the astral. Well, that doesn't help too much if the other guy is hitting you for 3000. It's much better to get defense, and then the other guy will hit you, let's say not 3000 but 2500, but 10 times that difference is 500, so 10 times that difference, that's 5000 right there. So that's a lot more than 1600 you would have gotten from the health astral. So I really don't see the point at all for the health astral. And I know that warrior or knights heal, knights and mages and everybody who's got a healing based on the percentage of your health. I know that the more health the more you'll heal, but yeah, it doesn't really cover the difference. I still think getting defense is much better. So for example, right now I bought in the guild skills, I always prioritize defense, and I bought the defense, and then I could buy the offense next, but instead I'm saving up actually to buy even more defense first. So yeah, I think that's really the way to go. Because I don't know if you've had that experience, but once I fought another knight. So I'm a knight and I fought another knight. Who we got here? We got Bedlam Guardians. So I guess I'll have Guardian Shields. So anyways, what I wanted to say is I was fighting another knight once and I just couldn't hurt him. I was hitting him for 1000 only. and he was hitting me for 4 or 5,000, and then I checked after the fight, and he had a ridiculously high defense, and I just couldn't break through. And so you see, he, even if he had, I don't know, 10,000 hit health, I wouldn't have been able to kill him, because he was healing much more from the blocks and angels than I was even hurting. I basically wasn't hurting him at all. And you see that if you duel people, you see which ones like you just don't hurt them. So the trouble is, of course, you cannot have both very high physical defense and very high magic defense, but knights are pretty good at getting physical defense, so because we get a 20% bonus for that. So yeah, defense a lot more important. I'm not saying health is not, though, and somehow we have to work on both, but somehow we also cannot get everything. Here it is, Ubar, and I think they forgot to put it with a capital letter O there. Ubar, the god of anarchy, double axe monster. Are you Ubar? Oh, greetings, hero. Good to see you. Talking in riddles. Okay, no more talking in riddles. Oh, they got a interesting formation going on. Covering the boss in a good way. Not gonna help. I'm again mostly worried about the bleeding thing they got, so 1,000 hit point. I'm gonna put up a shield to absorb some of that bleeding, because he's hitting me weaker than the bleeding is. So there goes the shield. I wonder if double hit works, but I don't want my shields to finish, so I'm not gonna double just yet. So when you're doing refining on your equipment, make sure, like in the ideal world, you have power or intelligence for depending on which class you are, but also then your physical attack or magical attack. Those two, if you could get those two on the equipment, and then at the same time, if you can get defense and endurance, that is like the ultimate combination. Say if you're a knight, if you can get power, pataka, and then defense and endurance, you will have it all. But that is so ridiculously difficult to get that. And I'll show you like on my equipment now. So that was a quick one. I like that. Drago's heavy armor is just for sale or enchantment. Oops. Okay, hold on. I quickly take my farm so nobody steals it. I got gold, 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 because again I want to buy those guild skills. So 8. And always take a kyanite. I've seen a lot of farms which don't take a kyanite. You have to take, I don't care what you're taking, but one place is for kyanite. And I know I'm doing it 4 hours because I just can't be bothered. So what I want to show you is what I was talking about refining. So look at my helmet. I got strength. That's gonna give me attack as well as a little bit of physical defense. I got physical attack plus 99, and I got endurance 21. So what I don't have is defense. Instead I have more health and block, but ideally it will be defense, because now this helmet is perfect but it doesn't add to my defense. My brooch on the other hand has defense. On top of defense it has physical defense. It does have additional attack and a bit health and critical, but it doesn't have power and it doesn't have endurance. So actually, with that in mind, I should change that. So let's have a look. You know, who knows, maybe I get lucky while I'm recording this. I'll get my brooch here in the refinement, eradication brooch. I'll try one, because these bastard refinal crystals are very hard to come by. So I'm gonna do it once, And now he's offering me defense 21, so that covers that. The same health, the same physical defense, the same physical attack, and just charisma instead of critical. So that's basically pretty much the same, although the new one is better because charisma is kind of nice and also the attack is higher. So the defense is a bit lower, but I will take that just because I prefer charisma to the critical that I had. But I'm gonna roll it one more time. Okay, now I got defense, charisma, block, magical defense, but no power, no endurance. So that was wasted, and I have only 53 crystals left. So I need those crystals for a bit later. So I'm not gonna continue, but you get the idea. And so that was my brooch. My armor has physical attack, strength. So that's strength is the power. It's got the same thing. So, but it doesn't have the defense and it doesn't have the endurance. So again, I'm stuck in that. But I really like that the strength and attack there. So I really need then a lot of these refinement crystals to fix those problems, and I just don't have them, and for that I need blue armors at least, and I don't have time to do the multiplayer dungeons for that, but you get the idea, so you can fix it yourself if you can. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful for you, both the playthrough and the advice. Yeah, click like, subscribe, always helps, share with friends. And that's it. Thank you very much.